Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Thuram.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think he'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's Gravenberch. Havertz. Hausen. Japan looking to pass their way through. Trippier. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's Lewandowski. Brilliantly cut out. Japan, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely, now then. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Valverde. Now he's got space here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gravenberch. And it's Gravenberch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now Mbappe. And it's Tchouaméni. Steaming on goalwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that was very necessary. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. He has found the way through. Henderson claims it without any fuss. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Havertz tries a shot! Goal! Japan!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will...
Can he finish? Loose. And it's come back out to him. No, not quite.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Gravenberch, Japan finding their passes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ndika played back in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And the through ball. Vinicius Junior. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, and he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe. Havertz, who's set up one goal so far. He could be in here. Big, and he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Osimhen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Marquinhos. Trippier. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Japan leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Japan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Trippier carries the ball down the right. Marquinhos. And Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg. Vinicius Junior. Japan could counter-attack here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Still just a single goal between the sides. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Osimhen. There's the shot! Locatelli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Valverde. Ndika with the slide tackle there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Osimhen shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bensebaini. Bensebaini going full tilt down the left. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's another good win of the ball. Little pass back. Chouameni. Howson. And here's Osimhen. Valverde. Flings in across. Locatelli. Posh.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a decent chance! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Bruno Fernandes! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Bruno Fernandes has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Goal! Japan! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Japan go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And it's Locatelli. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bruno Fernandes stood up well to him there. Valverde. Gravenberg. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Now this could be... Osimhen! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hussein is offering a wry smile there.
Thuram! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Yildiz. Now it's Lewandowski. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberch. He might be in here. There's the shot. Goal! Japan! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Morocco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The ball has bounced loose now. In with the challenge. Referee has just said play on. Japan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a... And a shot! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to...
He's having a shot! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Morocco go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yildiz. And it's Locatelli.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Howson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a throw-in. And here's Yildiz. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crosses it in. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Plays it through. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe aimed beyond the defence. The ball's gone astray. Yildiz. No, he's not getting any further than that. Yildiz really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Osimhen. And it's Lewandowski. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe. Locatelli. Yildiz. And he skips past his man. Lewandowski could try cutting inside here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Japan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45.
Japan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
What a throw in. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Osimhen. And it's Gravenberch.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde in with the challenge. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Mbappe. Japan are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Yildiz. Ekitike. Havertz. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Howson clears. Now it's Mbappe.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Havertz. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now who's going to be first to this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gravenberg. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yildiz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. An uncompromising challenge. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Howson does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vinicius Junior. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Morocco really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, can he get onto this? No, he's had it taken off him. Chouameni. Japan finding their passes. Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
Gravenberg! Valverde goes back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Japan looking to pass their way through. Locatelli. Havertz really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Locatelli. Mbappe. Havertz. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. That has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That ball looks a good one. He's one-on-one, surely!
They've been denied a chance to develop.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
Shot a goal! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Howson. Japan, still this single goal behind. Now it's Tchouaméni. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ndika. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gravenberch. And it's Gravenberch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Valverde. Great vision. And it's been played through. And he's found a way past. Howson gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Howson. Tchouaméni. Passing nice and neat. Tries to pass it through. Mayulu. And Locatelli.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's the keeper's ball. Valverde. Partey. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be on. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a brilliant interception. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni. Partey. Here's Doku. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And the finish! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Van de Ven. There will be 4 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Turns and goes back. Nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great pick. Ekitike! And that has been clubbed away. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Japan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Yamal. Gibbs-White. Mayulu looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, super find. Oh, they can break here. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball. And a chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
He's had a shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his team.
Goes to finish! In for the pieces! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll...
Real chance! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. And it's Trippier. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. And here's Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. And now the breakaway. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. That pass has been well intercepted. Could move up a gear here. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham, looking for the run, takes a shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely shaped ball. Trippier is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal gets a foot in here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is the big, big chance. And that is that. Japan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.